And what you need to do is we need more emotion in your face. We weren't really seeing anything. But what we're gonna do is we'll have you come around the edge,
Ready?
go in,
And
and that wasn't really like, as far as the way you fell, it wasn't good, you know. But if you go up and then down, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, give me one of these, buddy. You know what's going down.
action.
Hit.
Here we go. Ready? And action. Okay, ready? And action. 3, 2, 1, go! Blue! Green!
Oh, that, I never saw that. I never knew that happened. That was cool.
Okay, so this is behind the scenes on the Halo first-person shooter. I grew up playing Halo, I love Halo, and I found out that my friend Tim is a huge Halo costume fanatic. So I brought him on board, and he basically brought everyone with all the costumes that you see. So I'm here with Tim. He made this costume himself.
I did.
And what do you want to say about it? What is it made out of?
It's made of EVA foam floor mats, just from the Harbor Freight store.
And you carve it out, or how do you actually make it?
Yeah, you cut it out with like a blade and use a Dremel on it and stuff.
And how long does that take, roughly?
If you had
hours, a couple days.
Well, if you had no job to work and didn't have anything else to do, you could probably do it in like maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay, and then if you have a job, how long does it take?
About 6 months.
Okay, so they take about 6 months to make?
Yeah, it's kind of actually a second version. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you make the guns as well?
Yeah.
All handmade?
All handmade guns.
So it's the real deal. This, to me, location is like key to everything you do. It makes it or break it. Makes it or breaks it. So this location, I just asked around a bunch of places, asking for kind of a place that kind of looked like something from the video game Halo, as far as like the levels and the maps for multiplayer. And someone suggested this place. We came out last week. We scouted out. I don't know if it is illegal to be here. We didn't see any no trespassing signs, so I'm like, we could get kicked out at any time, so we have a backup plan if we do get kicked out. But it just is an awesome location out in the middle of nowhere, so we had to hike in like 15-20 minutes. So it was a little hike. We all got a little exercise. No one knows what this location is. I've heard a lot of different rumors of what it could be, but as you can tell, it's pretty kind of majestic, and it's totally run down and just graffiti and everything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel really cool standing next to this costume. It's like the real deal. This is a rocket launcher, and it actually fires real rockets. Okay, so I'm here with Benjamin. He is the man who made a lot of these guns that we use. Tell us a little bit about how you made these, why you make these, and what you do.
I like guns a lot, naturally.
And you used to be in the law enforcement, or what's your background as far as that goes?
I used to be in law enforcement.
So you know a little bit about guns?
I know a lot about guns, but I'm not going to say I'm an expert.
Okay, you're a professional though.
Yes. This right here is a M6C SOCOM. I gave it a desert camouflage. All the parts move, all the parts work. The safety goes down, up. The trigger moves. Of course, the magazine comes out, and you know the sides do move back.
And do you sell these guns, or do you just make them as a hobby, or what's the? In case people are gonna ask where do you get the guns, you know?
I do sell some guns. I have to make copies for different variants of the guns. And I even took some pistol concepts from the books, like the J and the K, which they're awesome.
Which who does that? Like that's a true professional right there, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
I'd say this is probably a good 60 pounds. It gets heavier every time.
Well, it does.
I think so.
It started off at 25 pounds, then it went to 35, and now it's clearly at 60.
Doubles every time.
How many takes have you done this so far, Tim?
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's do that one more time.
One more time, don't we?
No, I actually think we might have got it. Let's double check that. Okay, one more time. Okay, wait, let's go back again from the beginning. Okay, reset. No worries. Okay, one more time, guys. I'm sorry. Boom! You good? Can't do it anymore. Shots take so much longer than what people realized.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with Jacob Schwartz, the man himself. We actually went to film school together, and he's one of my best friends. And we started a company way back in the day called Mystery Box. The company still exists. This video would not have happened. Also, there's so many people that had to help with this video or it would not have happened. Jacob Shores is one of those people. He helped with all the
Start
visual.
from the beginning. I was looking off into space. You have to do it from the beginning.
No, we're not going from the beginning. Jacob usually does not listen to me anyway, so that's normal. Nothing has changed. But Jake, he did basically, he ran all the visual effects. He made sure we got all the shots that we needed to. He also helped with kind of directing, orchestrating all the people here, because not one person can do it. It's a team effort. So Jake, just tell us a little bit about what you did.
From my experience before doing first-person shooters, we realized that it's really, really difficult to actually mount a camera, put a camera on them, have the person do all the stuff. It just gets really complicated and it doesn't look very good. So a technique I used way back in the day with aura brush when I did this aura brush zombie thing is we actually just shot it with a glide cam as if the person was running down, and then later in post we actually did a green screen and just have the person put the hands up. Speed, action. 1, 2, 3. And then bring it back. Yeah, there you go.
My name's Jared Monch and I am doing the After Effects work for the Halo video. The Halo games have a very defined look, so we're trying to recreate that look, and so basically we've had to take all those elements that are in the Halo games and recreate them from scratch. But at the same time, we didn't want it to look exactly like the video game because each video game has a slightly different look and feel to it, so we tried to kind of mesh a few of the video games together so that it didn't look like a particular game, but more like Halo in general. So
I originally got inspired for this video by seeing Freddie W's first-person shooter video, which is really impressive, which if you haven't watched that, check that out right here. That's the whole reason this video even happened. I was inspired by that and I was like, I want to do Halo because I love Halo. It's a lot harder than you realize. It literally took all day to shoot this and a lot of planning, and you had to think like 3 different ways. You have to think from first person, you have to think of the kill cam, and you also have to think of where the hands are, because those are all 3 different shots telling the exact same story, you know. So you're not just thinking of shooting it one way, you have to think of shooting it 3 different ways. So not as easy as people think, and that's probably why you don't see a lot of videos like this, because it takes way too much time for the end product. You got shot. Bang 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 bang. Okay, got it. Sound like an idiot. Sound like an idiot. See, I add a lot of sound effects. Most people use like gun sound effects. I use my own voice sound effects.
And I shoot you now. Boom, boom. 3, 2, 1, boom, boom. You're dead. Boom. Hit. Boom.
You're getting flamed up.
Hey, I'm Darren Smith. I work with Telekinesis Entertainment and Soundsmith Studios. And on this video, I am the sound designer. What goes into good sound design? I think when I first started out, I would just kind of put in everything I saw on screen. So if I saw people walking around, I'd put in some footsteps, and maybe that was it. And maybe I'd have a car go by in the background or something. What I quickly found out, and from the mentors that I learned from originally in the early days, was it's all about how many layers. You can really make something sound a lot more lush and a lot more realistic if you kind of layer in more things that you're not necessarily seeing on screen. We have guns going off, shells hitting the ground, ricochets, we've got people dying and falling down, we've got footsteps, and then we've just got ambient sound as well. So there's a lot of layers that go in to making it go from what it sounds like on set to what you're hearing in the final version.
Scoot, time it back. Okay. Nice. Scooting the other way now.
This way?
Yeah. It's insane. Now switch, yeah. Yes.
That good? How was that, John?
That was beautiful.
Does that ruin my reputation? So I met Judge. There's so many people here. What was your name again? Josh. I met Josh. We're good friends. We go way back now. I met him. How long ago has it been? Since the Human Slingshot 2, which I haven't released yet. We became friends, and he's an amazing photographer. If you check down in the description below, I have a link to his website, and he does 1 picture for every video that we do now. So someone's calling my name, so we gotta go. But this is Josh. Check out his work down below. Yes. Down below. Okay. If you guys watched the whole behind the scenes, I want to thank you for getting this far. That sounds stupid.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm Devin Graham. Basically our videos, we come, we show up, we don't organize anything, people just fly everywhere. This shoot we had like 2 people show up, it was pretty good.
Okay, anyways, thanks for watching the behind the scenes on the first person Halo video. So everything I do, I try and have it kind of calculated. It's not just risks, I just happen to come out with a video, Halo, just around the launch of Halo 4. Everything I do, I kind of base it around what's going on in the world and whatnot, so it gets more views. I pick things that I think are going to be hot topics, and I make a video on it. So that was the whole point of doing this Halo video when I did. So everything happened super, super fast, just to make sure we had it ready for the launch of Halo 4. So yeah. Yes! Did you say my name?
Yeah.
You said you're done. They're done.
Okay, let me double check really fast.
So here we are at our shoot. We got somebody who's gonna interrupt us in a second, but our new videos come out. Mickey Mouse parkour. We got like Barbie and Ken just driving around the city. It's kind of weird, but people like it, I think. What was the other one we're doing?
I think we're doing like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, card tournaments. It'll be cool, I think. The end.